Hi guys! Today I just want to briefly discuss kind of a hard topic, but what to do as far as aftercare when you have to euthanize one of your pets or you lose a pet to old age or a disease. It's probably one of the harder conversations that I have, but it is something that I think people should be informed about. Some of the options that we offer where I work are either cremation with the ashes back, usually takes about a week or so, cremation with no ashes back, in which case the crematorium actually will dispose of the ashes. The other option that we offer is to take home burial, and we offer cardboard coffins for that purpose. As far as cremation's concerned, if you do get your ashes back, you can have them stored in an urn and keep them somewhere. Since the urn is fairly decorative, you can keep it somewhere in your house. Or if you feel like that's going to collect dust, which unfortunately is what's happening with my pet's ashes, having a hard time getting rid of them, but really the urn's just collecting dust. So some of the things that I've heard about are either sending off the ashes to make jewelry, so they actually can make diamonds out of the ashes. There's a company called Eternal Pets that will actually do that. The process takes quite a while, but they're very thorough, and on their website they walk you through each of the steps that is taken to do that. So that would be one option. If you're not sure that you want to make a diamond, there are some other companies that will incorporate the ashes into jewelry, and they have all different sorts of colors and shapes and sizes that can go on necklaces. And so that's something to consider as well. Some other things to consider as far as memorials that don't have anything to do with the ashes. Obviously, paw prints. People know about making clay or ink paw prints, so that's something you can certainly do. Some of the other options and things that I've done there are some companies that will make a 3D crystal with an image of your pet inside of it, and it's actually really, really beautiful. Some other options that you have, Weston Willow is a company that will actually do pet portraits, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I can't stop buying just pictures of my pets, and you can do them as a memorial or even just to have some nice pictures of your pets that look professional. Companies like Shutterfly and a lot of the online companies where you can submit pictures will also do, frame pictures, canvases, all of those sorts of things. And so as long as you have a picture of your pet, you can really put their image on anything: cups, blankets, canvas, frame pictures. So all of those things would be options. So there's certainly things that you can consider even after the fact. One of the hardest things for me is when I lost my Weimaraner Nellie 2 years ago. A lot of the pictures that I had of him were not high definition, they were really pixelated, and so that kind of limits some of the really crisp pictures that you can make, especially if you want to blow it up. And so the 3D crystals, the like Weston Willow portraits, all of those things are really helpful, especially if you have an image that isn't high resolution. So I'll include some of some of the things to consider. But definitely talk to your vet. A lot of times they'll have options. A lot of times the receptionists know as well. And you can also Google pet memorial ideas, and that gives you a lot of good options for things to consider. Last thing to mention is also collecting fur. Some people will take fur and actually you can put it into a nice little decorative glass jar to also store, or incorporate it into fabric, those sorts of things. So there's a lot of options and things to think about. It's hard to think about it before you need it, but sometimes a little bit of planning can help, and that way you know exactly what you want to do, especially when emotions, and when you get really sad, it can be really hard to make decisions. So anyway, just my thoughts, and again, I'll include some of the things that I've done after this.